bawat sulok ng ating bansa, may mga kwento ng tapang, pagsubok at muling pag-asa. As Filipinos, we are known for one thing. We lift each other up, especially those who feel forgotten and those who feel alone.
Not everyone has a hand to hold, or a voice that could tell them, kaya mo yan. And sometimes, lives become too heavy for one person to carry all alone. And yet, in town of San Antonio, Nueva Ecija, may isang lugar kung saan tumatayong sandigan, a place where people in crisis is not judged but embraced with compassion.
A place that believes, kung hindi ka makalakad, may sasaklay sa'yo. If you cannot stand, someone will stand for you. If you cannot walk, someone will carry you.
A home of healing, recovery, and second chances. A community where kindness becomes courage, and where broken stories find space to begin again.
Dito, children, youth, persons with disabilities, women, the elderly, and those recovering from life's darkest battles are given the rarest gift. A chance to rebuild, a chance to belong, a chance to be supported.
It teaches us that hope is not only for those who are strong. Hope is especially for those who have fallen. Because here, no one is left behind. Here, healing is shared. Here, everyone is reminded, hindi ka nag-iisa. Dahil
this is the story of the people who choose to care.
People who choose to serve.
And people choosing to be the saklay, to support for those who need it the most.
Welcome to Ako Ang Saklay Incorporation.
Saklay started as a place of hope and encounter na they can come, they can learn, and at the same time, is a place of mission. Ang nag-motivate sa akin na itayo ito ay yung paghahangad na paanong matulungan itong mga tao dito sa paligid na ito. We consult with the people, we engage the people. Ano ba yung gusto nyong matutunan? So yung programa natin dito, meron tayong organic farming, gulayan sa bakuran. Meron din kaming program on rehabilitation sa drugs. Itong program na to, ang isa sa pinalalakas namin ngayon, kung saan ang saklay ay naging sanctuary ng mga taong naligaw ng landas.
Ako Ang Saklay Incorporation is a pastoral care of the sick. Ito ay matatagpuan sa Purok 7, Barangay Leos, sa bayan ng San Antonio, Nueva Ecija. Ako Ang Saklay is committed to the care of differently abled persons or people in need.
Good afternoon po, Father. Can you introduce yourself and share your role here in Ako Ang Saklay?
So, I'm Father Arnold Abelardo. I'm a Claretian missionary. At ako din ang founder and director ng Ako Ang Saklay.
What is the core mission or purpose po of Ang Saklay?
When I started Ako Ang Saklay in 2014, the idea was to welcome people dito, especially this is a farming community, to have a place where people can come, pwedeng pumunta, magkape, magmerienda, mag-counseling. And then hanggang naging purpose nito in the beginning was to offer sanctuary and help sa mga persons with disabilities. So yun yung purpose. Pangalawa ay to help in the women empowerment through livelihood. And then later on, 2016, nagkaroon ng Tokhang, problem with drug use. Inopen namin ito at ang naging purpose ay to assist persons who use drugs by providing them counseling and rehabilitation. So part of that ay mabigyan sila ng skills training. tanong mo.
How does this place make a difference in the lives of the people who come here?
Well, ako ang Saklay is a place of healing. It's a place of empowerment. So, for example, we provide assistance to elderly or senior citizens. We do Bible study, sharing, and we also give them livelihood, like mushroom. And then, ang isa pa ay yung mga kababaihan na instead na mag-bingo, mag-wedding, so we provide a space for them for livelihood. So they produce yung mga mushroom fruit bags. Yung mga kabataan naman, with this library, we provide this library sa mga modular. We have all the complete books, computer, printer, where they can come. Pwede bang magpa-print? Pwede bang mag-internet? Pwede bang mag-aral ng computer? Pwede bang mag-research? So this space is available for them. So paano namin natutulungan at yung nabibigyan sila ng opportunity na ma-express nila yung sarili nila. For example, we provide hot meals. So, nagluluto kami ng pagkain. So, every day, we serve at least 100 to 400 meals sa mga taga San Antonio. Dito sa Luyos, sa Bayan, sa Hulo. And in times of calamity, typhoon, or disaster, ako ang Saklay provides relief goods and psychological first aid sa mga affected ng bagyo. Pero not only San Antonio, not only Nueva Ecija. So for example, yung earthquake sa Cebu, I went to Cebu with our volunteers. Nag-provide kami ng counseling, psychological first aid, at saka mga relief goods din doon. Pati bagyo. And then, a few days ago, nagpunta kami sa Dingalan, dahil sa bagyo, nagdala din kami ng mga relief goods. So, yun ang simple way to help people in crisis, people in need.
Is there any challenges po na na-encounter niyo po habang tumutulong po, and how do you overcome them?
Challenges are a way to help us improve better the services. So, ako ang Saklay is legally registered sa Securities and Exchange Commission. We are also officially accredited by DSWD. So in other words, our program is accredited, so evidence-based yung aming approach. Our facility is maybe not first class, but it is safe. Our program really takes care of the poor, the children, the women, and persons with disabilities. The challenges sometimes is maybe how to get more volunteers, how to invite young people like you. Very few young people are interested in volunteering. So that's one of the big challenges. We wish we can get more volunteers from students, college, but that is not, seems like hindi ganun ang awareness ng mga kabataan ngayon how to do that. Halimbawa kayo, pag tinanong kayo, saan kayo nagbo-volunteer? Meron kang volunteer work? Na, ikaw?
Wala sa lang po, sa dati po namin ba?
Simbahan. Ikaw? See, so that's the challenge. How to encourage young people to see that they have the capacity to help. Hindi DSWD lang, hindi munisipyo lang, hindi government lang, kundi ang bawat isa sa atin has the capacity. So yun yung isang minomotivate namin dito sa Saklay. Siguro part ng challenges, sometimes there are moments na kinukulang din kami ng funds. Pagka may dumarating, kailangan ng wheelchair, kailangan ng medicine, kailangan ng pagkain, minsan yung kahuli-hulihang salot ng bigas, pag meron na hingi, we will give to them. Because that's the mission and vision of Ako ang Saklay, to provide the necessary help for people in need. So, kaya pagpasok niyo ron, alam niyo maraming mga bags. So So yun, ipamimigay namin yun sa mga poor communities para sa Pasko. Meron silang Noche Buena, and that will be given for free.
So, what message would you like to give to the community or people who want to help these people?
Could you repeat the question again?
What message would you like to give to the community or people who want to help these people?
Well, first, the message I want to share is that the message of hope. We should never lose hope. We should never give up. And at times, we want to help and we are worried, what can I give? I don't have anything. I don't have money. Some people will say, I don't have clothes. There is typhoon. I don't have rice. But you have two hands. And these two hands, you can do a lot by lifting someone, by praying, by offering yourself. Can I help? Can I help rebuild the house that was destroyed? Can I help in cleaning the surroundings? Can these two hands help in planting trees? Because the environment is now problematic. That's why we have a lot of typhoon and flooding, because Sierra Madre is now being demolished and deforested. So I always encourage people to have hope, but also to have the passion to help. And in helping, that passion should come from the heart. The initiative should come from our own self, the desire to uplift another person. And by doing that, you don't have to be rich, you don't have to have a lot. You just have to be committed that you want to help people. People helping people, helping people. So by doing one help, if you cannot feed 100 people, but at least if you can feed one, that is a big step already. Sometimes we worry about money, we worry about, but in the gospel, Jesus would say, do not worry about these things. You have faith in God. And there is this famous saint that I like. His name is Saint Padre Pio. In very simple word, he says, pray, hope, and don't worry. Because worry is useless. So what he's saying is pray, you put everything before the Lord. Lord, I am weak. Lord, I am strong. Lord, I am sad. Lord, I am happy. I pray to you. It's up to you now. And then you hope. Hope means that God will provide. Maybe not today, not tomorrow, but God will provide in His time. And you don't worry because God knows everything. The typhoon, you cannot do anything about the typhoon, but you can do something by changing the lives of another person. And for young people, for example, what can you do? Oh, I'm just so young, I don't have a lot. You can start by planting trees. You can start by cleaning your surrounding. You can start by being compassionate. You can start by being helpful of the elderly, by organizing. Because you can organize party, you can do TikTok, and I'm sure you can also plant a tree. I'm sure you can also clean the surrounding. You don't have to join Tupad to be able to clean the surrounding. You just need to have love for your community, love for your family, and love for country. And when you love your country, that is a way of saying you love God. Because loving God is loving people also. And I thank you.
In a world where many carry silent battles, Ako Ang Saklay reminds us of one truth. Healing becomes possible when someone chooses to care. Here in San Antonio, lives are rebuilt, dignity is restored, and hope is not just given, it is lived. And as we end this story, let us remember we can all be someone's saklay. We can all be a source of strength, a reminder that no one is ever truly alone. Because when compassion leads the way, every broken step becomes a step forward. This is Ako Ang Saklay Incorporation. This is where hope stands tall. And this is where second chances begin.